Good morning. I hope it's a good morning. If it's not, I hope your day gets better. So, today, talking about if you are working on healing your relationship with food, or if you are struggling with your relationship with food or your body image, and today hasn't been a good day, or last night wasn't a good night, this weekend, not a great weekend, you've had a bad week. You feel like your eating hasn't been good. You feel like you've been eating too much. You feel like you haven't been going to the gym enough. You haven't been moving your body. And you just don't feel good about yourself. Or maybe you've been binge eating and you are struggling mentally with that. I'm here to talk to you about that because I've been there. I struggled with binge eating for many years, and I struggled with it for many years, and it happened. Okay? You binged last night. It's been a bad week. It was a bad weekend. It happened, and you can't change it. And you're like, okay, Rachel, this is not the best pep talk, encouragement here, but hold on, just wait for it. So acknowledge that it happened, but the first thing you have to do is forgive yourself. And that is a very hard thing to do because you just want to kind of beat yourself up and kind of beat yourself up to a point where you will never do it again. Well, if you are the person that I'm talking to right now, you probably deep down know that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It keeps happening. But the first thing you need to do is you have to forgive yourself, because not forgiving yourself and continuing to beat yourself up about it just keeps it in the forefront of your mind. And the natural thing that most of us do is try to overcompensate for like last night. You're like, okay, well, I ate a lot last night, so I need to like take it easy today, or I need to work out extra today, or I wasn't planning to work out today, so I'm going to work out today. And I'm a huge advocate for exercising and moving your body, but in a healthy way with a healthy mindset. And I'm a huge advocate of feeding yourself well and feeding yourself when you're hungry. So if you binged last night, there's a very good chance that in the morning you're not going to feel hungry right away. But once you forgive yourself, or it may be hard, it may be something that you have to work on, continue to remind yourself to forgive yourself maybe throughout the day. It might be something you have to do every single day. But stay hydrated, because usually when we binge, we consume a lot of sugar, a lot of salt, a lot of fat, and you can be very bloated, and your body has just been overwhelmed by a lot of food. And so stay hydrated, sip on some water, maybe some tea, stay hydrated. And then when you do get hungry, feed yourself, and feed yourself well. Don't be feeding yourself like, oh, I'm just going to eat vegetables and fruit today. Vegetables and fruit, definitely incorporate them into your diet. But if you're craving something hearty, eat some protein. If you're craving something with carbs, incorporate carbs into your snack, into your meal. Don't just restrict, because that perpetuates the cycle. Like, you overdid it last night, so you're going to try not to eat a lot during the day, and then you get to the evening and you're just so hungry because you restricted all day. So is it just a continuous cycle that you're perpetuating? So forgive yourself, stay hydrated, eat when you're hungry, move your body gently or intentionally. Like, don't go crazy. And it may be something that mentally you just have to work through throughout the day, throughout the week. Every single day, it's a battle. It is truly a battle, but you can do it, and it's hard work, but it's so worth it. And I wanted to encourage you to, the biggest thing is just to forgive yourself and treat yourself well. Like, if this were your best friend, what would you tell them to do? how would you encourage them? Would you tell them, like, you're not eating today? Nope, you did bad yesterday, you did bad this weekend, you're not eating today. No, of course you wouldn't tell them that. If you would, I don't want that. Check yourself. How would you treat your best friend, someone you love? You would want them to eat when they're hungry. You would want them to feed themselves well. Not just fruits and veggies, but a nice well-rounded snack, a nice well-rounded meal, something that tastes good, that has nutrients in it. So treat yourself how you would want your friend to act, or how you would treat your friend. Because you do have to love yourself. Because if you hate yourself, that's not going to get you where you want to be. Because if you are struggling with your relationship with food, you're working on healing your relationship with food. You're working on healing your relationship with your body image. You want to heal. No one wants to stay in this season of their life. So, love yourself, take care of yourself, forgive yourself. And it may be a very long struggle, but I want you to keep fighting every single day. Forgive yourself every single time you don't eat as well as you think you should have. If you don't get as much exercise as you think you should have, forgive yourself, but keep working to improve. Keep working on your mindset. Keep staying hydrated. Keep aiming to make good choices when you eat, but eat when you're hungry. And you're allowed to treat yourself. Even if you ate poorly last night, you're still allowed to have dessert today. And having dessert today may be something that helps you not to binge tonight. I'm not saying you won't, but I'm saying it's a step forward. Because there will come a day when you aren't worried about your body. There will come a day when you aren't worried about overeating. There will be a day when you're not worried about counting calories. There will be a day when you're not worried about food. So, I hope that was encouraging. And I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.